Hi, Tom Cole, the coach for Steve Taylor High School Stars today, and I've got everyone knows superstar Mr. Terry Crosby, and we didn't do the big Nick Open because Nick's not here.
Right.
You know.
He's
Do
right.
you want to throw out a Nick kind of hi, I'm Nick? Do you want to do it?
Well, yeah. Normally Nick would say that to Tom Cole. So how many pieces at the weekend?
Only
Something
two.
like
Only
that.
two. Only two. Hi, I'm Nick Marconi, but he's not here. Nick sends his regrets. Yeah. And Steve's not here either. So Cross and I this will probably be our last show together, right?
Yeah, I would have thought so. You know, it's always borderline. Always borderline.
China's working, doing the magic behind the camera, and she's already signed a waiver that she has no part of this show, no responsibility for it, because China wants to be at work next week. You and I are expendable, right?
Well, you know what? Hey, we just have to play on that one.
All right, okay. Before we get into the Stars, Cross, you've got a couple of community things that you're very much involved in.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention how great this past week was. We had a phenomenal time at the Toledo Art Museum Glass Pavilion, where the Frederick Douglass Center celebrated 103 years.
Yes.
It was magnificent. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, TMA staff. And then on Sunday, as you know, we celebrated the great Chuck Healy, the stone thrower, greatest quarterback in UT's history, University of Toledo history. And I want to say, I was so proud of this man, Mr. Tom Cole. I mean, he rocked it, right? He did a phenomenal job as our MC. So I'm really, really proud of that. And don't forget, this Friday, we are at Greater St. Mary's Church, or not. Steve Taylor spinning wheel, you gotta be in the red. So that's it for me, T. Thank you.
And you didn't mention Cross on the Chuck Healy endeavor for the Sports Legends, African American Sports Legends Hall of Fame. You organized it, you set it up, and you did a great job. It was a wonderful. It was a wonderful. Actually, you know, we've been to thousands of those banquets, right?
We have.
This one was really different. It was kind of an intimate portrait of Chuck and his family, because his wife spoke, his kids spoke. There was something really unique about it compared to other banquets, would you say?
Yes. Oh yeah, it was absolutely. And I'm kind of looking at a keyword to explain it. And what's in my head right now is the word serene.
Yeah, it was not. It was
very
different than any banquet. Yeah, it was a calm, intimate portrait of the family, and it was really neat at Scott High School. It was a great venue, so it turned out. Congratulations!
And I have to, you know, I'll be remiss if I didn't mention that Mr. Robert Smith,
Bobby,
the president over at African American Legacy Project, he led on this.
And Kim.
Yes, Kim Penn and Mr. John. I didn't need to get his last name right. Mr. John Prescott.
Okay. Well, it was a great night. Congratulations to you. All right, China says, get on with it. What are you guys doing? You guys aren't going to be around much longer than this show anyway. So what difference does it really make? For the high school stars, right away, we're going to go volleyball, crossing out at Springfield. And Coach Reitz, who's been there a long time. She's a wonderful coach, inspirational lady, does a great job at Springfield, has another good volleyball team. And she has a player, Gretchen Sigmund. And they were playing. Northview, I believe.
Yes, that's correct.
Northview led the league, and so Springfield's playing Northview, and Springfield wins. So they knocked the league into a three-way tie amongst Northview, Springfield, and Anthony Wayne.
Correct.
But the Steve Taylor story here is the high school star is Gretchen Sigmund Cross, 18 kills in the game. 18 for Springfield.
That is right. You know what? When you sent me that information, I could not believe it. That's like scoring 6 touchdowns in one game or dropping 40 points on somebody. She is a beast. She got busy on her.
Gretchen was starring in a Godfather movie. 18 kills. I mean, 18 kills. That's yeah. Gretchen, great job. That's unheard of. Spectacular job for the Springfield volleyball team. Then we move over to football. We've got a quarterback at Rossford. Alex Williams had a great game against Fostoria, 19 for 27, 287 yards. Bud Cross, the key stat, which I haven't given, which you know is
5 TDs.
Threw 5 touchdown passes.
5 TDs.
I played football 30 years and never threw 5 touchdown passes. Aggregate total. 5 in one game.
Yes, 5 in one game.
You scored in one game. You scored 4.
Maybe not 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah, I never think. No, I think 4 was the most.
Okay.
And, by the way, that was against you, against St. John. when you were coaching.
You had to throw that in, didn't you, Carl? That was against.
That's why I love you, man.
Yeah, I was standing on the sidelines just watching the bottoms of your feet go by me, running by our guys.
Yeah, you know, I'll just say best game ever against Utah.
Yeah. It was unbelievable.
But he had a wonderful performance. Yeah. He really, really did. And I really appreciate that Coach Todd, he orchestrates the wide open offense and allow his athletes to be athletes. And
that's a great statement, Cross.
Yes.
Todd Drusbeck has been a magnificent coach at Rossford for a long, long time. And that statement you made is so salient because sometimes coaches don't let their athletes be athletes. You know, they constrain them in certain ways, and then Todd does not do that.
And I got one name in particular, and this is not a criticism, but Mr. Bungados. I mean, they won everything, but his players, he kind of controlled his players.
When you have great athletes, you have to let them play.
Right.
You got to let them play a little bit for sure.
Yes.
So those are our 2 Steve Taylor High School Stars of the Week. Also, we wanted to thank Marcos.
Correct.
I'm up 12 pounds so far.
No, you're looking good.
And I'm up 12, and I'm looking for 20. And Marcos is helping me out.
Well, you have to tell him. You know what your nickname is.
Yeah, go ahead.
What did I call you?
Go ahead.
Slim Goody. Slim Goody.
Right, well, Big Fatty might be the better one, but hey, let's go with it.
All right.
So we thank Marcos so much. And you know, we should also say this, Cross, on the way out. If you have an athlete, somebody in a sport that you think that we should acknowledge, email us. Email Cross, me, China, Taylor Automotive family. It's easy to email us and just say, hey, gee, there's an athlete you're missing. I think you should be attentive to this and tell us why, and then we'll work them into the show. So,
absolutely.
On behalf of superstar Terry Crosby, our video star China, and Steve Taylor and Nick, who couldn't be here, but they'll be here next week. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks to Marcos, and we'll see you next week.